for Capricorn for the month of November 2025. As I was coming on and shuffling the cards, Michael Jackson came on in my head. So God rest in peace, Michael Jackson. You were fabulous. I always had a crush on you. Always. I think he knows. So I said, and as I'm shuffling the cards and getting ready for you guys, I hear his song Human Nature, and it's like, why, baby, tell him that it's human nature. Why do we do it that way? I like living this way. So I feel some of you, I feel like this is going to be, I know normally I do the astrology, but really quick, I feel like, somebody really wants you back. Or this is a situation here where you don't really, like I've been saying, like there's some Capricorns, like my 20-year-olds, they want a relationship. They want to do the whole wifey poo thing and be booed up and all that shit. And then there's the older ones that just want to, have sex and that's it, and nothing serious and let me work. And I feel like that group is like, somebody wants a serious relationship with you, and it's kind of like, no. And it's like, why? And you're like, tell them that it's human nature. Why do we do it that way? I like living this way. I like living this way. Why? So it's kind of like that. Somebody wants an explanation from you about why. Like, why can't I move in with you? Why can't I do this with you? Why? And it's like, because it's my human nature. That's why. Why? Oh, baby. So, yeah. So I feel like that is coming up. No, I'm not doing lottery numbers, because you know what? If I give you lottery numbers and you win, you ain't gonna give me shit. So why should I do that? So anyways, my Cappies, on the 4th at 8:01 a.m. make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I only need 300 more subscribers to get 5,000 subscribers. So like, subscribe, and share. So on the 4th at 8:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mars enters Sagittarius in your 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing, where Mars is a detriment. And it's also a detriment in the sign of Sagittarius. Yay! So this is a great time to take this beautiful energy of negativity and go ahead and work out with it, or be productive with it. Not the easiest energy time for you emotionally. I would really be careful with the thoughts in your head and the injustices and the paranoia in your head, okay? Because you get really Yes, I did channel Michael Jackson. He said, why, baby, tell them that it's human. Ooh. Are you a grave digger? No. Are you a grave digger? You molester? So you're like a child molester? Your mouth doesn't close when you talk. No, it doesn't. Oh. And this is why Dave just like mutes the shit out of y'all. See? And me too. I do the same thing too. See? Because y'all never have nothing nice to say. Anyway, share your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So I would be really careful with this, because you could be really upset with the things that are out of your control, or this could be dealing with other people at work and not necessarily you not getting along with them. This could be them not following the rules, trying to take over your job, not being cooperative, or failing certain situations like inspections, things of that nature, and that could happen. Or you may not be getting your way at work with other people. So on the 5th at 8:19 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon in Taurus in the 5th house is a busy energy time for you. This could be whoever has to leave your life. Let them leave your life at this time. You can have a falling out with other people in your life. For some of you, you could be really stuck in your ways of thinking at this time, not liking the changes that are coming up. For others of you, I feel like those of you who had a falling out with other people, how much you do for them, you may find your purpose in life through involvements with group endeavors now. This is a time where you feel drained by being in large crowds, so I would be careful with that. On the 6th at 5:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus enters Scorpio in the 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. Not the most auspicious time, but friends can be introducing you to their friends so we can all be friends. Okay, relationships and social life, you will seek profound and loyal connections in your friendships and group associations rather than superficial ones. This is a period often leads to forming new intense friendships or deepening existing bonds within your social network. You may even meet a romantic partner through friends, social gatherings, or online platforms. Be mindful of potential possessiveness or jealousies in relationships due to intensity of Scorpio energy, okay? On the 7th at 9:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Uranus goes retrograde in Taurus, signifies a period of internal recalibration of creativity here and self-expression and romance. This encourages reevaluating your passions, rethinking how you express yourself creatively, and examining your approach to pleasure and romantic partnership. It is a time for rewriting the script on these areas, which may involve unconventional ideas and a need for personal freedom. Romantic life, traditional ideas about romance may be questioned. You might feel the urge to be more independent within a relationship, or I stay at your, you stay in my, I stay here, you stay there, and we call it a love relationship. What's the problem? Okay. Or a desire for a relationship that is more unconventional and liberating. On the 9th at 2:02 p.m., Mercury's in retrograde in the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing, where it's a detriment. Introspection and subconscious in the 12th house of governs isolation, dreams in the subconscious, and hidden emotions. Mercury in retrograde here turns the mind inward, making it excellent for meditation, but you won't get any damn sleep with this energy. Oh, hail to the nay, because Mercury in retrograde is going to keep those thoughts going like a carousel. So this is a great time to journal all those damn thoughts in your head, exploring psychological well-being, communication challenges. Expect misunderstandings. Communication can be cloudy or obscured in the 12th house. This may manifest as misunderstandings, talk behind your back, or difficulty expressing thoughts clearly to others. Hidden information, secrets, or unresolved issues from the past may surface, offering opportunities for healing and closure. This can be a time to tie up loose ends and work on unfinished business. Then on the 11th at 11:41 a.m., Jupiter in retrograde in the 7th house till let me see. I got my dates out. Ooh, what is that? $22? How come it's not showing up on there? So from TR, thank you. Oh, it's 53 cents. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the 53 cents. You're very kind. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Any little helps, So anyways, so Jupiter goes, let me see. When does Jupiter go retrograde? Hold on, I gotta look now. I think it's in March. Yeah, it's in March. Jupiter goes direct on the 10th at 11:30 in the sign of Cancer, okay? I said thank you. I felt very blessed by it. Any little helps. So anyways, this is potential for conflict. This can create circumstances and conflict with partners, which may be the catalyst for necessary but difficult conversations. This reduced trust. You may experience a reduction in trust with business partnerships. Avoid major decisions. It's wise to delay major commitments, such as new business ventures, big investments, or significant life changes that involve others, until after April, when Jupiter goes direct, okay? So April of next year. Let me see. Okay. Focus on reflection. This is a better time for inner reflection and understanding the existence of partnerships on a deeper level with this energy. On the 18th at 10:20 p.m., Mercury goes back into the sign of Scorpio here in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. You can be reconnecting with people from your past. This is optical illusion time where the planets appear to move backwards, symbolizing a time of revisiting, rethinking, reworking, and redoing old projects. It often brings communication delays, technological mishaps, and chance to gain closure on unsettled past situations. Friendship and social circles, you may experience misunderstanding or conflicts with friendships. Old friends might resurface, offering a chance for a reunion or closure. You are encouraged to reassess who truly shares your values and contributes positively to your life. Then on the 20th at 1:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon in Scorpio. This is a beautiful time for growth with your career, or a busy time where you could be more out and about and visiting family for the holidays. This signifies a time of deep transformation within your social circle, friendships, and community, focusing on releasing toxic connections and settling intentions for new, more aligned relationships. This placement also encourages you using Scorpio's transformative energy to shed what no longer serves you and cultivate powerful, intentional connections within your network. You can expect to face emotional truths within your social sphere and may feel compelled to either deepen the existing relationship or let them go to make space for new. On the 21st at 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Sun in Sagittarius, a period of deep introspection, spiritual exploration, and a focus on hidden aspects of the subconscious. This is a time that encourages a retreat from the outer world to review the past year and prepare for new beginnings. Spiritual growth and higher knowledge. Sagittarian energy is a sign associated with higher learning and expansion in the 12th house, subconscious and self-undoing. This is a time of spiritual liberation. This is an ideal time for meditation, prayer, or studying the esoteric subjects. You may find new meaning and purpose through selfless service and charitable work. Then on the 27th at 10:51 p.m., Saturn goes direct. I offer email readings for $20. Rhonda, if you want me to do an email reading on you, I could. It could be a general, 1,500 words, November, December, and January to see what's coming up for you. Or I could do 6-month reports or yearly, so check that out. You're disciplined, methodical, and practical, and having a scientific mathematical ability. Your speech is deliberate, and you're cautious about anything you sign. Your mind is penetrating and able to concentrate. You use this hard work to acquire specialized skills and training for career purposes. You often work in publishing, communications, or any job that requires a lot of writing or phoning people. Your thinking and communications, which may naturally be intuitive and imaginative, are now being forced to become more practical with Saturn in Pisces. You may speak less and become more introspective and think carefully before speaking, as your words could have long-term consequences. The challenge is to articulate for your sensitive and creative ideas rather than getting muddled or lost in fantasy. Then on the 29th, at 12:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury goes direct. Social and group dynamics, your interactions with groups and with friends will become more meaningful and psychologically probing. You may feel strong need to discuss deep subjects and form authentic, loyal bonds. However, there's a possibility of trust issues or feelings that some friends might be hidden enemies. So I would be careful with that thought and running with that thought, okay? Because that is Pluto in Aquarius talking to you. So, caution in social circle is advised. Your communication will be powerful and persuasive and direct, cutting through superficiality to address core issues. You'll possess of the detective mind, adept at uncovering hidden information and reading between the lines, which can be valuable assets in negotiations and teamwork. Be mindful of potential sarcastic or sharp tongue or snarky remarks, which will unintentionally alienate yourself from others. Then on the 30th at 3:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus in Sagittarius in the 12th house. This is secret lovers. Yeah. Okay. A period of introspection and subconscious. I do eat healthy, bitch. How about that? Yes, I do. I probably eat a lot healthier than your fat, like scooter ass scootering around Walmart. Okay. So, all right, you're a diaper wearing bitch. So this can bring a karmic connections and interest in spiritual or exotic themes and a focus on subconscious. Oh, and an interest in spiritual or exotic. Oh, Lord. An interest in the spiritual or the exotic themes, and the focus on subconscious desires or fantasies related to love or money. It can also be confusion or idealizations of relationships and finances requiring self-awareness and to navigate them effectively. Karmic connections you may encounter from people from the past or feel unresolved pull towards individuals or situations. So that's why you're going towards them. Idealization, be aware of a tendency to idealize situations or people. So the person in your head is not the person in your reality. So don't forget about that. Share your love and support. No, I love my mod because you know what? He's preventing me from having like severe anxiety. All right. And sitting there like what you guys call rage baiting. No, it's me taking offense because y'all just evil, you know? I do have a child. Thank you. I'm glad I look like a messed up lady. You see, y'all so fucking mean. It's like you don't have a nice thing to say in your body, you know? And it's like, shit. And then y'all wonder why he like blocks y'all and doesn't let people talk. It's like, damn. You know, but it's nice because the way y'all cussing at me, I'm just using you to help me do my algorithms. So that's why I have my live on. See, so there is some kind of art to this. Anyways, share your love and support to your girl Marie. Those of you who do appreciate my talent and what I do and don't care about how I look or who I am and you just want your damn horoscope, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Alrighty, and yeah, so like, subscribe, and share, and what else? I think that's it. Oh, and hype me up if you can. Right now I'm at 4,709 subscribers, so I'm trying to make it to 5,000. Yep, and then after that, in all my playlists, I have done my playlists on the front of my homepage. I've done Aries through Capricorn, and then I have Aquarius and Pisces to go to next, and then I will be done for tonight. Yay. I'm not doing this week's horoscope for the first. I'm going to hold off on that. I still got to do my membership page, so if you haven't been on my membership page, check that out. It's $4.99, I think, and it is just a tarot, and it's for the individual person, and to see what's coming up for the individual. So I'll be on twice, so it's not bad. I love doing it, and they love it. So yeah, so check it out. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and thank you for everyone who has. So the first card I come up with is the King of Cups. You can be a stickler for the rules. You can be a perfectionist at this time with this energy here, or you have certain expectations of certain people in your life and you expect them to be pretty, expect them to be pretty high. I feel like you're very generous at this time, and it's kind of hard to do that with people because you're kind of like everywhere with this energy as well. The Seven of Wands, you can be feeling restless with this energy here as well, or you can be giving yourself anxiety because of your need to perform, or you know, people could be watching you a little bit too closely and be a stickler with you with the rules, and it can be stressful and it can give you a little bit anxiety here with this energy. Okay, I do feel like there's emotional resilience and emotional strength is needed. You know, your composure is needed as you're navigating through like your social life and your social encounters and interactions with other people in your life at this time. You're emotionally mature. You're being called to defend your position and use and to be calm about it while you do that. You're asserting yourself and setting boundaries without resorting to emotional manipulation or losing your temper. The Justice card, major decisions. You are not getting along with certain people in your life at this time with this energy here. So I do see that. Some of you could be fighting with family. Others of you could be fighting with the Scorpios at this time because they got the stellium Scorpio here. So you're not necessarily getting along with them with this energy here. I do see that you may have to deal with a matter in a mature manner. Okay, so there could be some sensitive things going on, and this is you being asked to be peacemaker with this energy, to be therapist at this time, to be objective. Alrighty, some of you could be dealing with somebody that is a two-faced individual, or you're being lied to at this time with this energy here as well. The Death card does bring about changes coming up with this energy, so I do see that happening for some of you. All right, so the Moon card, I feel that, you know, all is not what it seems with this energy, so don't believe everything that you hear at this time. So somebody could be a bit of a gossip, or somebody could be telling you what other people are doing or not doing at this time and throwing people under the bus with this energy here. Or it could be a little shit starter happening at work and trying to make other people look bad to make themselves look good, and it's kind of like, really, bitch? Bring it. Bring it. You know? Bring it. So it could be like that kind of stuff happening here. So you can expect some bullshit going on when it comes to career at this time. The Star card, manifesting what you want, hope reigns supreme, recommitting yourself to your goals with this energy here. So this could be recommitting yourself to your work with this energy here. You could be you could trust your intuition. You could be teaching somebody at this time. There's more clarity here at this time. Your dreams can provide messages to you with this energy. I feel like for some of you, the jury is out on some people in your life. Are they friend? Are they foe? Are they a good witch or a bad witch? The King of Wands, I feel like for some of you here, it's very hard to argue with you at this time. So this is just you making your argument stronger as other people try to throw you under the bus or try to make you look bad with this energy. It's kind of hard to stump the teacher at this time or to try to make teacher look bad, okay? I do see you very happy. I do see hope reigns supreme here with this energy. I do see you being a very charismatic leader at this time. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe here. Some of you, this is business picking up at this time or a good time for sales. Overcoming obstacles. This is a great time for dealing with legal matters at this time, or this could be court going your way with this energy. The Sun card, recognition, success, fame coming up, more clarity coming to you, or you're just going to feel very grounded here. You can feel like everything is running smooth during this time period, or you have like a lot of emotional control. This could happen when Saturn goes direct, okay? So you're going to feel more control over your situation. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up. Something heavy on your mind that you're not going to do in the month of November because, of course, Mercury's in retrograde. So whatever is coming up or whatever decisions that you are making, the jury is still out. This could be in regards to relationships, and like I was saying in the beginning, why, baby? And you're like, Tom, that it's human nature. Why do you do me that way? And it's like, because I love living this way. So it could be like that. You know, you could be gaining a new perspective on a situation going on in your life. The Hermit card, seeking emotional guidance, emotional introspection during this time period as well with this energy. So that could be coming up for some of you. The Devil card, dealing with a dominating person. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that has alcohol problems or drug problems. with this energy. So I do see that coming up. That person could be the focus in your life, or you could be hearing news about that person that has substance abuse problems. The Seven of Cups, this is lots of thoughts of future. This is a victory coming up. This is good news happening for you. The Nine of Wands, I feel like some of you here, you could be crushing on somebody at this time, or somebody could be crushing on you and wanting to come forward, but they're scared of rejection, okay? They're scared, or this person is scared to request things from other people, and they're tolerating situations rather than speaking up because they're scared of rejection, okay? The King of Coins, I feel like this is a great time for money. Business could be picking up. You're very cautious when it's coming into new things or new situations, or when it comes to new people coming into your life, you're very slow to move. The Nine of Coins, some of you, this is dealing with property matters, delving more into your spirituality at this time. Let me see. Having a difficult time ending a situation, having a difficult time moving on from a situation with this energy because of your emotional attachments. This is a good time to deal with self-love and self-care. You need to learn more how to belong to yourself before you belong to somebody. So somebody really does want to get in a relationship with you. And again, I don't feel like you're very like, it's like you want to, but to an extent. It's like I want a relationship, but to an extent. I like my bed to myself. I don't want to share it with you. And I don't want another bed in my bedroom. So it's kind of like that. So that could be happening for some of you here with this energy. Alrighty. So it's kind of like that. The Queen of Swords. Some of you, you may get kicked out of a situation. Some of you could get fired. I really highly doubt that part. But you're going to get kicked out of a situation here. So this could also be a divorce happening here, or you really fighting with other family members at this time with this energy, or leaving a group or organization during this time period. So I do see that. The Queen of Cups, a reconciliation. Somebody that you've been having a crush on, that you're not exactly over with, you want them to come back in your life. I also see that love is around the corner. So you may have a side piece with this energy, but I do see that even though you have a side piece, you have another option, and you waiting for that other option to come back around and do a Yui. This person will be doing a Yui in the month of December, okay? So I do see that. I do see that you're not going to be single much longer. I do feel like you know this person already. Alrighty. The Four of Cups, time of contemplation and meditation. You may have options in love. Alrighty, so you may be playing the field at this time with this energy and not taking both of them seriously, kind of being a little bit greedy, but who cares? You know, do you, boo-boo? If it makes you happy, why not? So that could be happening for some of you here with this energy. For some of you, this is more like you being, hi, Brazil. This could be like more like of you just like kind of like slowing down a lot, being very, you know, receiving romantic or creative proposals at this time. I do see emotional fulfillment happening. This is more like work-life balance going on here. And the focus could be on love for some of you. The Two of Wands, but it's love, but it's like you creating your real boundaries with love. I do see this as a beautiful time for making good financial decisions for yourself. The Four of Coins, saving money, being about your stability at this time with this energy as well. So I do see that coming up for you. Alrighty. I do see you being a confident leader with this energy. All right. So this is a beautiful time for that. The Five of Wands. For some of you, this is on-the-job training happening here. The Ace of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. I see, yeah, definitely love around the corner. Some of you, a good time for business. Some of you know this person that's coming back into your life. So there's emphasis on that. Ending karmic situation. So you're overcoming obstacles, but in a positive way. So you're ending certain obstacles. So certain endings are going to come up during the month of November. And that's okay. And that's okay. It just means that the lesson may be relearned, but the second time around, it's like fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, you know, kind of situation. So it's kind of like that. So when the next Mercury retrograde comes around, or you experience something similar, you're going to nip it in the bud really quick. Okay, so this is the end of something karmic. The Empress card, you're very nurturing at this time, or you benefit through the women in your life this month. Don't rest on your laurels. Continue working hard for what you want. You are definitely climbing the corporate ladder. So obstacles with career could be removed with this energy. But remember, you still have lessons to learn with karmic lessons, with obstacles with career or with career. So just be aware of that. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality. I do see a lasting relationship around the corner for you, okay? Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now I'm at 4,711 subscribers. Oh my God. I would like to make it to 5,000. So thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy.